Previously on Mass Effect 3 Part 5. Oh my god, you're like that one meme. Marauder shields. Wait, there's a meme about Marauder shields. I remember. He protected us from the bad ending. James is like, I got these. I got two guns. These and that, you know, like guns literally. Anyway, Liara, please,
Liara,
honey.
see if you can
Thank you for the half pack Canuda.
Commander, Edie just went offline.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
What
We're
do you
supposed to be
mean
panicking.
I don't know, she's not responding and I can't access the AI core diagnostics. You better get down to deck 3.
Wow, totally just chatted up with Haggett.
Comm systems are going haywire. Whatever's happening is centered on deck 3.
see if you can get to Edie. I'll check the AI core.
Okay. I'm here. Wait, where's the core again? Over here? Yeah, at the end of the hallway. Yeah, by past Chocola's. We did it.
Joker, what's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire or something.
I'm going in.
I don't know why that's goofy to me.
Edie, talk to me.
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
Edie,
Yes.
you're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
Did they have a robo fight? That's how you totally deal with the fire. Spray and pray in every direction. Yeah, I think that's why it like reminded me of like say hello to my little friend, like that kind of emotion, but with an extinguisher. So anyway, let's talk to sexy robot lady.
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation. Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled. Thus the fire.
Oh, it was obviously the Al Pacino motion. There we go. Thank you. I forgot his name. Streamer brain. Nice going.
Well, if it means having full access to the Prothean data in its head, good work.
I reasoned along similar lines.
Well, heads up would have been nice.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
Sounds good to me.
I'll tell you when I need it.
Excellent. I will run tests to ensure that it matches or exceeds the capabilities of organic squad mates. However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew's a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
Yeah.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
On that, we can agree.
My cat meowed at me. And then yawned. Boop, 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 boop. Doo, doo. Gonna go talk to Liara, see if she has
You're
anything new to
positive you don't
say.
want to come over and talk?
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Garrus?
I'll be fine, Liara. Just gathering some thoughts.
All right.
Oh, they check in with each other. That's good. Hi, Liara.
Something on your mind?
Just old memories. I spent a few weeks on Palavin's South Peaks when I was very, very young. A Turian there teased me a little, saying that the mountains went on forever. I remember believing him. When I looked up at Palavin from its moon, I saw those same mountains burning.
Oh. We have Alliance interrogation record for Cerberus operative. Alliance Interrogator 1. Ugh. Check out these implants she's got jammed in her face. Alliance Interrogator 2. Shh. She's awake. Cerberus operative. Unintelligible. I like how they store in it for the convenience. Hello. Do you know where you are? Unintelligible. You know how much goddamn trouble you're in? Hey, ease up. Listen, you're in trouble. I'm not gonna lie. But that doesn't mean we can't work something out. If you help us, we can. Explosion. Ugh. You okay? I'm okay, cough. But holy hell, she's dead. What? The whole front of her face is gone. Some kind of ocular flashbang? Well, is everyone in Cerberus rigged up like that? Ooh, that's gross. Okay. Can I get anything here? Can I get it? I want it.
Greetings, Commander.
Bye. Go talk to Garrett. See how that goes.
2 of our dreadnoughts have been lost in a matter of hours.
I know, Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't look good.
Where is he?
Turn this around and
Oh, there he is.
Well, you can trust Shepard, sir. If anybody can get the Krogan to cooperate, it's her. She's an old friend of Urdnot Rex.
Let's just hope friendship still counts for something in this war.
I'm sure it will, sir.
Hey, Garrett.
Garrus. Didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah, so, is this the part where we shake hands? Wasn't sure about the protocol on reunions. Or if you even still felt the same way about me. The scars are starting to fade. I remember they drove you wild. But I can go out and get all new ones if it'll help.
That's so sweet. I'm still interested.
I haven't forgotten our time together.
Well, I've been doing some more research on human customs. I didn't...
That's the protocol on reunions.
Aww.
The vids mentioned it might go something like that.
He's such a
I had
nerd.
hoped it would. I mean, I didn't know if...
I can't promise how things will work out. Not with this war. But I missed you, Garrus. I thought about you a lot.
Glad to know my romantic, skills made an impression. Because it's going to take more than Reapers to come between this cross-species liaison.
Why does he have to say that like that?
Speaking of which, you said you're the expert advisor on
These Space
Reapers now?
Valkyries, you did!
It's not as impressive as it sounds. I ruffled some feathers, so they gave me a token title, along with a token task force, so I'd shut up.
How'd you manage that?
I really had
Just
this
followed
man
your
saying
example,
cross-species
Shepard. Yeah, loud enough, and
liaisons.
someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about.
He had to
Not
purr that
they'll
line, because anyone
actually
else
do
saying that, it just
anything
sounds so
about it.
clinical.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
We're actually respectable. This is my favorite turn, so I'm like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. Yep. Oh, you can see my kitty. He's cleaning. Anyway. Hello, how you doing? And, I always, like, my OTP is Garrus for this one, and in Andromeda, I went for Vitra. So, that's another Turian. But a lady Turian. I don't know, I just really like the scary and romance, and I love that they're, like, so supportive of each other and always have each other's back. I don't know, I just really like whenever it's more about, like, them being comrades, like, true comrades. I don't know, I just love that. I just love it. Same, turns are just neat. I love these lobster cats.
I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot of sleepless nights. I can't even count how many lives are depending on us, Garrus.
Well, when things are looking grim, and I'm pretty sure they will, just remember, we're in this together.
Aww.
And if it ends with both of us dying in a giant explosion taking out a Reaper, remember I took the kill shot. Something else you want to talk about?
I mean, yeah, while we're here. Let's warm up to family again. Primarch Victus.
So you can vouch for this new Primarch?
Well, even if I couldn't, you go to war with the army you have.
Will he live up to his word?
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style. And if he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
I feel like he would hate this.
I noticed generals saluting you, Garrus. How far down the line of secession are you these days?
Let's not go there.
Why not? I've seen you in action.
No!
Think about it. Primarch Vicarian, honored war hero.
She just teasing him? I hope
Somebody's
so.
gonna have to rebuild Palaven when this is over.
Your confidence is inspiring, but it'll have to be someone who knows how to hold a hammer.
Well, I've seen you in action.
So what's this Reaper task force you've been running?
After what happened to you out there in Batarian space, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for CSEC, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
I'm gonna say makes for a hell of a story.
I'm not sure even I'd believe it.
I had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy, meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermeer. But my father just listened. It's what he did in his days at CSEC, putting together all the pieces. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them, and he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
Any results, though?
What'd you do with him?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more.
Hey.
We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
I think that definitely helped. I know I'm being biased, but like...
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
He helped with the
I know it
supply
looks
chain
bad
of it
now,
all.
but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in CSEC. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people.
Yeah.
Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
No doubts.
After what's happened to Palaven, you still believe that?
I didn't say there wouldn't be casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone. In this war, that's not going to happen.
Well, yeah. Okay, we've built up enough, I don't know, je ne sais quoi, social interaction to ask about the family on
You
Palaven.
mentioned you still had family on Palaven.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long's it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
I don't want to tell him not to worry. But I do want to see what he says. Ah! I hate this quandary.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old. What about you? Any word from your family?
My mother's in the Alliance. Haven't heard from her since Earth got hit.
Mom!
I'm sure she's...
He did it back, though. But he also went like this. Oh, that's what Raw Tia does in, like, Final Fantasy 14. Anyway, that's the favorite cat boy. I think that's everything. Okay. Nothing more.
That's all for now, Garrus. But stay close. We've got some catching up to do.
You know where to find me. And this time, I can afford the good stuff. There are a few
What good
perks
stuff?
to being an expert reader
wine.
advisor.
Okay.
Deal.
Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
I'm happy. Oh. That would have sucked if, like, Shepard dumped him and he had that fancy ass wine. He would have been like, ooh, guess I have this. He seems so freaking stoked. But I guess some anxiety makes sense after, yeah, let's go down here. After being separated for some time. Here goes my robo dog. Wait, I don't see... Where are they? What's this? Ooh! Model ship. James stopped doing infinite pull-ups. Good for him.
What the hell's up with Edie?
She's found a new home, I guess.
She got hotter.
A super hot, sexy home. You take her on a mission, I'm gonna be just a little bit distracted.
Dude!
Even more distracted.
Oh my god!
Sorry, Lola.
Y'all got me cussing. Wow. Okay. And isn't he not a romance option? They got him saying that stuff?
What's with you and the nicknames?
It's just my way of remembering people. Some people just don't match their names, you know? So, I just give them a new one.
So I'm a Lola, huh?
Yeah, my best friend's sister growing up was Lola. Older sister. Hot. Tough.
Right.
So Shepard reminds him of a hot older sister. Cool.
You mentioned a mission you had against the Collectors. What happened?
Pretty much what I said. Things went foobar, and I was one of the few to make it out. If you want the rest of the story, you're gonna have to get me really drunk, or...
Or what?
That's about it. Sorry, Commander. Just not interested in talking about that. Next topic?
State of mind.
You had a hard time leaving Earth. You still want to head back?
Hell yeah. But I get it now. It's not where I'd be most useful. Not yet, anyway.
We'll get back there.
I know. And I'll do whatever it takes to get us there, Commander.
Maybe no more shuttle crashes.
No promises now that I've gotten the taste for it. Besides, I like to keep Esteban on his toes.
Where's Esteban? I don't see him.
You got family back on Earth?
Yeah, an uncle. Retired military. Got a few cousins I haven't heard from in a while.
You and your uncle close?
Yep. He was the reason I joined the Marines and was about the only good thing in my life after my mom died.
No dad?
He's there. Somewhere. But I'm not sure I'd call him family. Not anymore. I would like to find out how my uncle's doing, though.
Cortez.
I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other?
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so. It'll go to his head.
I'll talk to you later.
You bet.
Like, I see, like, conversations with him feel more sexually charged than the person I'm romancing. I mean, it's a little bit less than talking to Jake. No, it's incredibly less cringe than talking to Jacob, though. Where's Cortez? Oh, there he is. He wasn't over there.
Hello, Commander.
Oh, okay. I try to talk to the reporter just to see if I can update her on anything.
I have to ask, do all war reporters look so, feminine? I mean...
Trainer! She's being such a lesbian in the best way.
We actually have a research department for that. They focus test looks, voice, manner. Apparently, girly is good. Sorry, pay more attention. Solarians relate to high-pitched voices.
And Turians?
Turians are nuts. A civilization of war nerds. Loyal viewers, but they write the craziest fan mail.
Oh my god. No, I love that for Trainer. She's like, oh, Edie, I love your voice. Oh, hey, Trainer, you look girly? But she managed to say it in a way that didn't feel, like, offensive. Like, if some... I don't know. He said it with such a sweet voice.
Uzmek was that? She has got some curves. Do we need to talk, Commander?
Everyone's horny on the ship. No, carry on.
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
Commander.
Doesn't have anything. Okay, we can go. Bye. Ooh, I should talk to Joker, right?
I found something suspicious. Have you got a minute?
Oh, and Trainer.
Commander, are you alright? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
I thought you'd be more concerned about Edie.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I do not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
That's where biotics train, right?
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. It's home to some of the smartest students humanity has to offer. Their Ascension project helps gifted young biotics. If it had been open 20 years ago, I bet you'd have been there.
Yes, I sent a young man named David Archer there. I'm just surprised they're still open.
Some of their work has Alliance support. That might be why they stayed.
I appreciate the shout out to the fact, or like they acknowledge that I am a biotic because I'm a Vanguard. And, they reference the decision I made with what DLC? Overlord, was it? Or I sent him to Grissom Academy instead of keeping him hooked up. That was way too... but yeah. Let's help them.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so normally I'd say we don't need to do anything. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship?
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Oh wow, okay, yeah.
Put it on the map.
Adding it now, Commander.
Definitely worth a look. Oh my god, all these messages. Arya! Subject, come see me. Shepard, I have something important to discuss with you. It's sensitive, so we'll need privacy. I'll arrange for that soon. In the meantime, come see me on the Citadel in the aptly named Purgatory. I have a few ideas for your war. Okay. I've never done the DLC for Omega, So I'm really excited to like do that and like meet the first female Turian, Irene. Okay, so this is from Hackett. Commander, there's an Alliance researcher working on the Citadel named Dr. Garrett Bryson. I need you to meet with him right away. Dr. Bryson has uncovered important new information about Reapers that could have a direct bearing on the war. I'm officially directing you to support his efforts at the first possible opportunity. Please visit Bryson's laboratory on the Citadel at once. Well, that's 2 missions to go to back to the Citadel, and I can go buy fish, so. This address valid? Question mark. Shepard. I've called and I've sent messages, but gotten no response. With Earth's comm system out, I don't expect this will get through either, but I heard a rumor. The Normandy docked here at the Citadel. Are you alive? We're at the Memorial Hospital under the name Tanner Nuara. Please excuse the moniker and this email's encryption. In my line of work, it is unwise to advertise my location, particularly when I am not in health. We should meet before circumstances force us apart again. It's Thane! Thane, I miss him. From sender blocked. Help request? Commander, my name is Jodam Bao. I'm with Special Tactics and Recon. While some still have concerns about your past activities with Cerberus, many of us in STNR took your warnings about the Reapers seriously. I'm reaching out to you because I have information that could tie agents with significant political power to the Reapers. If you have time, meet me in the Citadel Embassy. I'd appreciate your discreet assistance. Sincerely, Jodam Bao. SCG, STNR. I feel like I'm supposed to recognize this name, but I don't. Me? A Spectre? From Ashley Williams. Commander, I don't know how to say this. Udina wants me to be a Spectre. That's wild, I know. I'm not a big fan of Udina, but he can make that Spectre thing happen. He's pressing me for an answer, but I don't know what to tell him. Too sore to get out of bed, and this gets dropped on me. I'll tell him I think about it. If you find yourself near the Citadel, drop by the hospital. Going a little stir crazy here. Avoid that word. From Ashley. So that's like how many quests for the Citadel? At least 3. Was it 4? 4. Another from Arya. This one says, meet me in Purgatory. Proposition for you, Shepard. You won't want to pass it up. I'm in a nightclub on the Citadel called Purgatory. Don't make me wait too long. Arya. Double the messages for Arya. I guess they just instantly give you the invite for Omega at this point. It's both of them.
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot!
So she installed herself into the new body without any help from you?
Come on, Commander, don't you trust me? Okay, let me put it this way. If I knew that Edie was gonna install herself into a sexy robot body, do you honestly think I'd be able to keep quiet about it? Look at that! I would've baked a cake.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are.
Everyone's horny on this ship. Okay. Hey, I want to talk to the primary.
Commander, thank you for allowing me the use of your ship, and for going along with this plan. Garrus said he had to attend to the Normandy's weapons systems. Something about calibrations.
Bless his
Sounds
heart.
like Garrus. I'm sorry to say the Asari counselor won't be joining us. She thinks there's too much bad blood with the Krogan.
She may be right, but there'll be a lot more blood. Real blood, if we don't try.
And when you put it that way.
The sooner we have this summit, the sooner we'll know. Is there something else I can help you with?
Yeah, Edie is clearly a bit uncomfortable. Yeah. Yeah. I like wish like her and Trainer. Palaven situation.
How are things on Palaven?
The casualty reports are staggering. The Reapers are using our own tactics against us. Destroy the enemy with overwhelming force.
I've seen the same on Earth.
The strategist in me admires their brutality. The Turian in me knows I'm watching the destruction of 15,000 years of civilization. My civilization.
How is it being the Primarch?
Not what I imagined. The battle of all time is happening on Palaven, and I'm light years away, reading casualty reports in the millions. If I'm going to die, I want to be with my men, so there's no doubt we fought to the last soul.
Relate.
I understand. Leaving Earth to save it. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done.
I'm not surprised. Garrus speaks highly of you. You never asked to be a leader, yet your people will die if you refuse. We find ourselves in similar circumstances. Let's hope the spirits grant us the strength to see it through.
Bye.
Thank you, Primarch. My thoughts are with Palaven.
Thoughts and
And
prayers.
mine with Earth.
No, in my bullets are gonna help. And my words, my words are gonna help. I think I talked to everyone, so yeah.
Maybe we can try meeting up by 7. You'll be saying over, so it's guaranteed. I'll be forever thinking more about you and me. I don't wanna let you go.